Hello, folks. Welcome to Stout Sunday. And also Porter Sunday. I'm here in Louisiana, and then Jean-Pierre is over there in Mobile. He's in Georgia, Norcross, Georgia. I was just joking. I know you're not Mobile anymore. Although I thought he should have stayed on the Gulf Coast because he was closer to me, but now he ran off to Georgia. All right. And he had a violin contest with the devil and all kinds of, yeah. So
Daniels, yes, sir.
So we'll probably have some other people join us. Whiskey Scout might join. Maybe Andrew at Miscellaneous Brew Reviews might join. He had asked me to add him to Beer Talk, so he would know what's coming up, and I was glad to add him. And that. So here is the beer. I already poured it. It's brown. It's got a thin beige head, and maybe Michael Komaroff will join us, but he's probably at the beach club, and maybe Drunk in One will join us. Maybe we'll be shocked, and maybe Nina Yordi will join us. Maybe Brandon Burrell will join us. Maybe Beer Cup and Michelle will join us. Maybe
somebody will join us.
maybe John Sharon will join us. All right. Now, here is Down with the Thickness. Oh, look at that scary monster. Oh, it's so frightening.
It is frightening.
But it's not as frightening as when I realized I had deleted my video review for the beer on accident without posting it. And I was like, oh. And what was even more frightening is I deleted a video for a beer that somebody had sent me, a Polish beer. And there's no way I could get it back. I was like, well, I'm sorry. I really apologize to the guy. He's like, oh, well, that happens. And I said, man, it's kind of like why I tell people don't send me stuff, because you never know what's going to happen. But anyway, so you have a beer today from Trader Joe's.
Yes, give me 1 second. Let me put that beer up, and I will show everybody. It is Stockyard Oatmeal Stout. This is my first time trying this. I bought this. When I bought this? Yeah, I bought this yesterday. Yeah, remember now. I was doing a lot of ripping and running, but I pulled over, and I saw Trader Joe's. I said, okay, let me see what they got, and saw some interesting things I picked up, and one of them was this. And I have another bottle. I will review this for my channel. But first time having this, 5.5%. Here I go pouring the beer.
5.2.
5.2%.
I've had it. Now we might have. Who knows? We might have. I can't think of his name. Thrash Metal Homebrew Barbecue, but I know he changed the channel name. But I can't remember what it is. We might have Chad-E-O joining us. Chad E.O. Might have Keone Marcus from California, or Jose from California. It might have, but I doubt she'll be up this early. Tanya Makowski from California, who hasn't joined in a little while. Okay. Y'all hear me now? Might have Jeremy Vincent joining. But I appreciate you joining. Jean, of course. I didn't have to make a critter call. Okay. 25 IBUs. Now this crazy stout. Let me go over to this special super high technology screen. Okay, FD Samuel Smith's Oatmeal Stout, delicious stuff, but very heavy. Yes. Oh, well, it's not too heavy. Anton says, Samara is watching you, the city of Samara. Well, thank you. Samara is where?
I don't know. It's not in Georgia. I doubt that.
I think it's in Russia. All right.
Oh, okay.
This stout is made with milk, lactose, milk sugar, vanilla, cocoa nibs, and hazelnut. So really, if you want a beer that tastes more like a chocolate dessert, this will be one for you. Now the smell, man, look, this thing smells like, really it smells like coffee and cream. I don't think it has, it doesn't have coffee in it, but it smells like dark roast or something in cream. That's what it smells like, Daryl Macias. Cheers to you, Daryl. And now the taste. Cheers to everybody on Stout Sunday and Porter Sunday.
Cheers.
This is so funny. You know what it reminds me of? Young's Double Chocolate Stout.
Okay. That's the purple and white can, right?
That's right. Or bottle. But the Young's Chocolate Stout, the chocolate flavor fades as you drink it. Like it just starts tasting more like regular old stout beer. This one is going to keep, I think it's keeping the flavor throughout. Lots of chocolate, lots of dark roasted barley malt, which in my mind tastes like dark brown bread crust, sugar, sweetness, vanilla, a little bit, hazelnut, a little bit, you know, like those, you know, those little non-dairy things where they got the hazelnut you poured in the coffee and the, you know what I'm talking about. What's the brand? Who makes it? Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate.
Right.
Coffee Mate. Yeah, it just tastes like Coffee Mate. All right. Medium body and a medium dry finish. And a little slickness in the mouth, but not too much. So if you want to pay $3.99 for a can of Imperial Stout that tastes like Coffee Mate flavoring, you got it, man. Now on to Jean.
That's a good price. That's a good price for that, for $3 for what size can? A 12-ounce can, right?
Yeah, and we want to remember. We want to remember the people in Haiti had another earthquake yesterday, and want to remember the people in Afghanistan. It looks like it's 1975 all over again. Maybe one day the United States will learn its lesson, but I doubt it. But anyway, Jean, go ahead and present.
Yeah, hope everyone around the world are watching. Thank you for joining us today on Stout Sunday. Hope you guys are having a great week, great day, and all. I'm drinking the Stockyard Oatmeal Stout by Joseph Brown Brewing, also known as Trader Joe's Brewing, or they're sold exclusively at Trader Joe's. So I guess this is a contract brew, based in San Jose, California. This is my first time having this, and I will review it on my channel. A delicious creamy stout in the Irish tradition with its rich tan head intact and dark flavor, chocolate flavor, and whatnot. And I'm getting those flavors right away when I poured it immediately. It had a nice little head. Obviously, it's gone now, but you definitely get the scent of chocolate and coffee. It's kind of, so for sipping it, it's been kind of very evenly balanced right now between both of them. I would say 60% coffee, 40% chocolate in this one. So it's close.
Yeah.
Definitely nice aroma. 5.2%, pretty low ABV, but I think this is good if you're getting into, as I mentioned, these sort of flavorful ones that have the more of a chocolate, more of a coffee, more of a more sweeter sort of stout than the ones that are more, I guess, traditionally more dry, where it's more coffee based than chocolate, flavor that you get. So
does it taste kind of slimy in the mouth? Because oatmeal, if you make a bowl of oatmeal, it'll be like, you know how oatmeal is.
A little, but not much. A little, but very, very, very little of it. But I'm getting that flavor on the tongue. So
yeah, that sensation. You mean it's not a flavor; it's like a feeling.
Right.
A feeling down inside. Oh yeah.
So this was bought this for $1 and $1.89 and change. It was a single, so I bought 2 singles of it. So. And most of the stuff, everybody think, well, if it's a contract brewer, sometimes some stuff may not be great. Others maybe even, could hold its own. And I think for this and many other beers I've had that are been contracted out to different breweries to make with their store labels, some of them have turned out okay. I think we may remember, Jay, the Walmart had all these different IPAs they had or something. I'm trying to think of the names of those beers they had. It was like something a couple years back. I think they discontinued them, but then there was
Cat's Away IPA.
Right.
and there was a pale ale, and there was two others, and they were pretty good. They weren't great. They were pretty good, but it was made by Genesee Brewing in Rochester, New York. But of course, typical Walmart did nothing to promote it.
No,
they just stuck it on the shelf, and people are like, "What is this?" Whatever it was called.
What this thing, right?
Yeah, party something. What was it called? Like party foul or party out of bounds or something like that.
Yeah.
So
and it's yeah, and there's some ones they'll do. And Costco did the same. They had a couple of beers out. And some contract brewing with the Kirkland's line of IPAs and different things. And I would see them. I should come around the holiday time. But then there were ones they did both stores. Some and even some Trader Joe's that are pretty trash. Yeah,
pretty trash. Look at this guy, Michael. Didn't bring a porter.
Yeah. Come on, Mike, you come on in, bring something. But yeah, but there's some that, like you said, they're just pretty trash. We don't need to name the beers. They're just
you mean like Rockwall?
Yeah. Some of them just think about give you nightmares. Like, wow, we are. Ugh.
You mean like big flats?
Big flats. Kirkland's
like
signature light.
Oh yeah, Gold Mine Lager from Whole Foods. Gold Mine Lager.
So
but then some of them are pretty good. Like, you ever had any of those from Trader Joe's called Bosom?
Haven't had that, but I do. I did get this. They got some lager, Silver Linings Lager or something like that, or Pilsner. They have something with a Pilsner in it. But,
not Silver Linings. It's it's early times.
Early times, yes, right. Early times. Sorry, Silver Linings.
I'm sorry, Simpler Times.
Simpler times. There you go.
Early times is a whiskey.
Yeah. So they have. I got that. So. And I tried one can yesterday. And I thought it was, decent, pretty good for a lager. So it was $4.49, for a 6-pack. And I said, okay, I'll buy it. It's a pretty good price there. So yeah, but there's some ones that are good and some are not so good. But anyway, as far as the stout is concerned, this is really good. Again, for those who are introductory trying to get into stouts, I would recommend this, and of course Murphy's and all the others before, if you want to get into the sweeter stouts before you do like the ones that are higher ABV, like Old Rasputin. Or the one you're drinking right now, Jay. I would say start small and gradually work your way up. But this is holding its own to me. So I will give my score later on.
All right. Yeah, I want to go out and find that Silver Linings Pilsner. I already do. And then I think Stevie Nicks got Silver Springs coming out. Some kind of beer she's making where it's all about getting revenge on somebody that did her wrong. But anyway,
yeah,
and that beer is, from what
it she'll no longer be yesterday's news, secondhand news, I should say. Excuse me. So
right, and the thing about the Silver Springs beer that's coming out is it'll follow you down with the sound of the voice that haunts you. But,
love that song.
But down with the thickness. I don't feel disturbed. I don't feel disturbed when I drink Down with the Thickness. I don't really want to roar like, whoa, but I like it. I like it. I don't feel disturbed, and I like it.
Yeah.
And it is such a good beer.
How you would compare it to Old Rasputin or others that are stouts that are that ABV,
Okay, all right.
If that's a fair comparison,
That's a good question. And guess what I saw at Dorgnac's where I bought this? I saw Narwhal. And they had a 4-pack, but it was a little pricey. And I was like, well, I don't want to blow up my monthly budget because I make a budget every month. I get paid once a month, so I make a budget every month.
Yes.
So, because as a school teacher, we always got paid once a month. People say, how could you live and get paid once a month? I say, well, think about it. Your electric bill, your phone bill, your cable bill, etc., is always monthly, your house note.
Right.
All you got to do is have some kind of intelligence and sit down and make
a budget.
Yeah. Like, I don't do it on the internet. Like, they have apps or programs. But I just have like a pen and just a notepad, and I just write it down. It's not hard. It takes a little effort, and I've been doing that I've been doing
my
that.
money away for my rent into my savings and don't think about it and just go through there. And then whatever I have, I use that. You know, I already took care of my, you know, just budgeted everything out. And just me by myself now, I think that's how you do it. You just budget, say, here, this is what goes here, there, and what I could afford, can't afford, and what I can't get. Oh, well, I'll wait till next week or whatever. That's what it is.
Look, it is very easy to make a budget. And I've done it since 1990. So for 31 years. And it lets you keep track of what your spending is and everything. And then what you can do, like Dave Ramsey says, I listen to him at like 2 a.m, 3 a.m. He says, attack the debt. So he's always preaching, get out of debt. Well, I remember when I first started hearing him on the radio, I said, hey, I already adopted those principles years ago. And so you can have a lot of stuff off your shoulders if you don't have debt hanging over your head like impending danger, you know. All right. Back to the beer. And I got a cat that adopted me, unfortunately.
All that hair.
Oh, I don't let it in the house. No, this is some kind of droplet on my glass. I got to clean my glass. No, this cat hangs out on a porch. It's totally comfortable to hang out on a porch. But the cat is like very vicious, and it's like trying to bite and scratch me while I'm feeding it in the morning. I'm like, you're the one that came to me. I didn't come to you, dummy. And it's so hungry, you know, it's like, oh. And this morning I was pouring water for it, and it started scratching the water jug like, I'm like, you're crazy, man. Why don't you go bother somebody else? I hope it's as vicious against rats and mice.
Yeah.
Man, this beer is so good. This beer is so good that I would buy it again. All right,
All right. Hold on 1 second, my friend. Hold on.
Last time you drank was Sunday, huh? Well, was it today? Today's Sunday. All right. I'm heading up the turnpike in a few minutes to meet up with Rod J and possibly Alex at Spellbound Brewery. Really, Bart? You're going to meet up with Rod J's Beer Ventures and Alex, the Beer Master? Huh.
Okay. They're in Jersey. Okay. That's cool.
I met up with Alex, the Beer Master, last month. I've never met up with Rod J yet. Okay. Commerce Ozzy, happy Stout Sunday. Happy to you. Happy Stout Sunday to you. So, back to the banners.
So looking forward. Yeah. I was just watching Soiling Grog's video earlier of a beer he did that I got that I'm going to be reviewing down the road on my channel. He has some good stuff on his channel too. And it would be cool if I get to hang out with him and Rod J, hopefully, and beer meeting. We just try some samples, some different sort of beers, and
Swill and Grog.
Swill Grog, sorry.
Yeah, Swill and Grog came to Louisiana 3 years ago, and we ate lunch at a Mexican restaurant. Mexican restaurant. It was really good. And then we went to the national park. Then, went on the hiking trails. Then we reviewed a ton of beers. We walked around the French Quarter, and I got a $40 parking ticket. And then we did all kind of other fun stuff. And so here's my score. Do you see my score scrolling up across?
I see it. 98 over 100. Yeah, seems fair. I mean, that's what most Imperials should always be higher, because it's they're just that good, and when you get everything that you want from the flavor of of a stout, the chocolate, the coffee flavors, all that, most times most of them are world class.
Yeah, it's not world class, because to me world class is above 100, better than perfect, but this is outstanding. It's an A+, 98 out of 100. So now, going back to banners, Jean-Pierre.
Yeah.
I'm going to clean my glasses, but I'm listening.
So, okay. For my stout, my score, I'm going to give it a A. This is, again, my first time having this. So again, as I mentioned, not to harping back on the same thing. Again, if you want to get someone to introduce them to stouts, this would be a good thing to introduce them to, or maybe something that's sweet, sort of better, more sweeter stout. Start them off with this before you get them into the higher stuff, the higher ABV stuff. So well made. The coffee and chocolate flavors are very well balanced in this, and there are roasted oats in this beer as well. This is really good, and I'm giving it an A, so that would be a 9.1 score.
So an A minus. All right.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. A minus.
Yeah, because the A would be like mid 90s, like 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. The mid range. The low 90s would be the A minus. Well, that's what I learned when I was teaching college. All right. High school was different. High school was, when I first started, a 94 was an A. You couldn't even, no, 93. 90, no, they had jumped it up to 94, but then they said it was too high. But now they want to get rid of letter grades because they say it embarrasses students. Well, no, it really embarrasses the school system because they have such horrible performance from their students that they don't want people to realize that nobody's learning anything. Okay, that's why they really want to get rid of letter grades, because then they don't want people to track their incompetency and inefficiency and idiocy. All right, so 91 out of 100. That's a good score for such an inexpensive product.
Yeah. So, have you've reviewed this, right? You've had this and you reviewed it, right, on your channel?
I did a duo review with David, and I did a solo review.
You gave it a score? Was it a positive score, or?
Yeah, I think it was in the A range, A minus or A, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
He can't tell if his brain's still wet. Only one way to find out.
I don't know what that. I read that I don't know what that means.
I don't understand, but he might have been getting a little too. He might have gotten a little too exuberant. Sometimes people get a little exuberant, and then later on they come back and say, "Who wrote this on my Facebook page?" And then they say, "Oops,
yeah,
it was me." All right. And then people are like, "Why'd you write all that on Facebook?" And you're like, "Oh, I think my account got hacked." No, your account didn't get hacked. You got hacked.
Yeah.
You got hacked because you wanted to drink that Crystal Palace gin. All right. Rod is back home for a family visit. I heard about that. Not far at all from me. Looking forward to it. Rod, he needs to. Yeah, he's not from Kentucky. All right. Now, here is a promo tomorrow, maybe today if I feel like my scheduling is sketchy. But tomorrow or today, but this is for Monday. It'll count for Monday. I've got from a long time ago, Dewar's 12-year aged.
Yeah, I saw the video you did, the solo.
Yeah,
that was good.
And the price I paid was outrageously suspicious and great.
Okay.
But I don't ask, I don't say, why is this $14.99 when it's supposed to be
bottle?
Yeah, it's supposed to be $48.99. $48.99, but they had it for $14.99. I said, oh well.
Okay. What did your antennas went up? Did you say, okay, great deal, or also, hey, must be closeout bargain day, or what? Or
it couldn't have been a closeout. Wait a minute. It couldn't have been a closeout because they still sell it at the same store for like $50. $52. Now, Total Wine has it for $48.99 because Total Wine always sells everything cheaper than everybody else. I think they kind of like spy on other stores, and they'll say, okay, who's got the lowest price? All right, Walmart, we'll sell it for $1 less. They do that. All right, so I bought this. Now, the competitor today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, but could be today, is the lowly, it also is sold at Total Wine and More for like $13.99. Haha. And I'm talking about for the big bottle, not this little. The ever not famous Highland Mist, introduced in 1956. There are at least 3 or 4 people on the planet that love this product. and there's about 3 or 4 million that hate it. But it exists. It's got all these medals that it never won on the label, and it's got all this fancy talk about how awesome it is. It's like, yeah, that's why it's $13.99 for the huge jug bottle, because it's awesome. But anyway, I bought it. Heck, we'll see what happens. You know what's going to happen. The Doer's 12 years is going to annihilate it, kill it, beat it, destroy it, and otherwise whip it. Now, let's get even more serious. It's time to get even more serious. You ready to get serious? Let's get serious. You want to, like Michael Corleone said, you want to talk business? Let's talk business. And then Mo Green said, yeah, let's talk business. The Don is sick, right? All right, but anyway, all right.
What do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Let's talk serious. Here we go.
And like Tony Montana said, you know what a hussa is, Frank? That's a pig that don't fly right. All right.
For the last time.
What are you talking about, Tony? You know what I'm talking about. All right. Miller High Life Light. Oh, y'all, you better get the violins out. You better start wearing black. You better get depressed. You know how you're feeling right now? Oh, I feel worse than that. Yeah. Because this is about to be the champagne of disappeared beers.
Yeah, this was that was a good one. I really enjoyed that one. I would find the flavors better than High Life, and but it's what it is. And I saw that Magnum video, man. That was pretty funny. So,
oh, you watched it, huh?
I did. Yeah.
My friend David was like, "I'm not watching that. That's going to be boring." I said, "All right, don't watch it." Well, the reason I bought this, and I paid too much, I paid $2.09. It was too much because I know I could have gone to a racetrack and got 2 cans for like $3.75, but I didn't want 2 cans. Tomorrow night, people, get ready, get ready. Da, 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 da. All right, here we come. People get ready because tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and this is not a drill. This is serious. This is no joke. On Bumpy Road Brewing, Multi Monday, they are doing American Adjunct light lagers, light beers with corn syrup filler like this one, or rice filler, or whatever kind of other treacherous filler. And I had this, and I figured this will be a great one to pick because it's what John knows it's going away. So why not present it one more time? But I got such a big can that before I do the presentation, well, golly, I can do my own solo farewell video, which I think would be interesting. Now, a couple of more things. Wednesday night at 7:30 Eastern time, we have ice beers. We're examining any ice beer. I wanted to get Kulmbacher Eisbock, that 10% monstrosity, that knockout beer, or I wanted to get the, there's another Eisbock that'll knock you down, but I forgot to get it. And I can't get it in this town. So you know what I bought? I bought Bud Ice.
Nothing wrong with Bud Ice, you know.
It's fine. You know, I got a pint can. It was 99 cents. No complaints. But everybody, whether you're near or far, old or young, at least 21 years old, of course, rich or poor, white or black, or any other race, or any other political party, Democrat, Republican, whatever, bring your ice beer, people, because we're going to examine any ice beer. Then Friday night, even more excitement coming, even more shocking news. Friday night at 6:30 Eastern time, Friday afternoon, evening, we are doing Fandango Friday with liqueurs. And I have my party bucket, and I only paid $7.99 for that party bucket, 49 cents a bottle. Oh, what's going to come out the bucket? I just do not know. Now Jean's going to do promos. So here goes Jean doing promos, and then I'm going to update the comments.
All right. Thank you, Jay, for hosting and me, and thank you for Stout Sunday. Had a great time. These are the beers. I got some beers coming up. Hopefully, y'all on the channel, everyone watching, and you, even you, Jay, saw that I did that review of the Beer Hug tropical.
Oh yeah, I watched it
from Goose Island. Phenomenal dry hop, double IPA, double dry hop IPA. Very good, and enjoyed that. And So these are the beers I got coming. I'll be reviewing coming up. I will be reviewing this one again. This will be my first time review. Definitely review Stockyard. I got the Summer Break here, Session IPA from Sierra Nevada. I got that at Trader Joe's. Of course, I got this one right here, the Decadent Moose that you reviewed too. I got this. That's I'll be reviewing that. And also I got the Undead. I'll be reviewing the Undead American Imperial Stout. I got the Boulder Rock. That's the lemonade, hard lemonade. I'll be reviewing that. And 3 new ones I got yesterday. Well, one I got yesterday, Traders. The other 2 I got yesterday at this Korean market at Super H, which I thought was, your regular supermarket, because I wanted to go find some local stuff, a local place instead of going to Publix or Kroger's or Walmart to buy groceries. So my sister-in-law recommended me go to Super H, and it was a little pricey, but thankfully I found some beers there. These are the 2 I'm going to be reviewing. Probably I might do one today. This one right here, the Cask Fresh.
Oh, wow. I did that one. Somebody sent it to me there.
Yeah, this is paid $2.89 for this big size bottle here. I had it last night with some shrimp pop stickers. It was really good. And I think I'm going to review this one probably today or tomorrow. This one right here, another one, OB Premier.
Oh, this is Oriental Breweries.
Yeah, and this is the one that Swollen Grog had.
Yeah, Swilling Grog. I don't know if he swims, but he swills.
Swill. Well, Swollen Grog. He reviewed this, and that's the video I saw. So these are the beers I'm going to be we'll be reviewing. Probably might do this one. Probably get off here and probably maybe go ahead and review this one. It's about 11:06 right now. Yeah. Why not? Why not?
When I drank that beer hug, I was a little too exuberant.
Yeah, after I did that review, I said, let me go sit down, and then all of a sudden the TV was watching me. That's how strong that beer was. So
now somebody's phoning you.
Yeah, that's my brother right now. I'm supposed to go over to his place. We're gonna go take the kids, go jump in the pool, and that's a little by pool there. Got a pool there by their residence, and nice little community thing, and just hang out and just chill with him today. So I'll find out what he wants when I get done with this video. So, but yeah, that is the beers I'm going to be reviewing. Thank everybody who watches my channel, who subscribe. Again, it's just all for fun. This is not for funds. All about having a good time. And I'll definitely be on Wednesday's show. I'll have some ice beer. Might be hard to find, but but no. Really? But I think the ones that I can get easily, I'll bring one of them. It might be BI or maybe BI. And by 2 BIs, that's the 2 BIs, as we all know. Or NI. Bud Ice
and Valentine Ice. I don't know what the other.
Yes, Valentine Ice. Yeah.
I did National Bohemian Ice once, Natty Bo Ice, and never saw it again. Now, yes, there is a Catholic Korean connection, and I went to a Korean Catholic church in New Orleans, Louisiana, Metairie, Louisiana. They were all looking at me funny, like, why is he here? He's not Korean. Is he going to shoot us all? And I was like, no, I'm just coming to mass here. And then after church, they were like, oh, you like our church? I said, nice. And then they said, you come eat with us. I said, well, I don't know that. They insisted, no, you come eat. You come eat. We eat lunch after mass. I said, okay. This huge bowl of sorry, I started freezing up. I can see that. freeze up there. I think Stone movie Fear Lions is awesome. But anyway, they had this very spicy noodle soup, like cabbage and noodle soup. It was like kind of like ramen. And yeah, it started glitching, Jeremy. It started glitching. Sorry. But it was so spicy. It was like making my nose run the whole time. But it was awesome food. And then they were the whole time. They were like, "How you like?" I said, "It's awesome." They couldn't believe it. They thought Americans would hate their food because that's what they told me. Come eat our food, but you're not gonna like it. But I did like it. All right, thanks for watching Productions. John got to take a call, and with Stout Sunday, so y'all join us next Sunday. John and Neil A hosting, I'm sure. Stout Sunday. Take that call now.